Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, Burnley against Arsenal. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Off we go then. Vokes. Play for a throw. And it's Lacazette. Aim forward. Vokes going full steam down the flank. Arsenal have won 2 of 2 so far, promising early signs. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Ramsey. Looking up to see who wants it. Steered out wide. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Away from immediate danger. And it's Koscielny. Loose ball, who's going to get there? That's Ozil. Now the pass. The referee's him for the original offence. Mesut Ozil plays it short. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Loose ball. Vokes. Burnley were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Chip through. Lacazette to get on the end of this, and that's a throw-in. Defour. Arsenal are pressing with energy in the opening moments of the game. Arsenal yet to have a shot on target. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Xhaka. Mesut Ozil. Lacazette. Xhaka looking to force his way through. That's gone a long way up and away. Referee's given a throw. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Right in front of goal like that, and he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
Oxlade-Chamberlain. It's come loose. He's got away with one there. It's the goalkeepers to claim. Brady. All the way back and they start again. Gets it upfield. And he's made sure that that won't get through. And the through ball is intercepted. Alexis Sanchez needed to come up with a better ball.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
He can get that clear. Burnley get it back again. Defoe. Brady. Approaching the half-hour mark. Forward it goes. Brady. Mesut Ozil. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Lacazette looks to slip it through. Alexis Sanchez is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Xhaka lobs it in gently. Granit Xhaka unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Joey Barton. And it's Vokes. Vokes on a strong run down the right. And he's there to hoof it away. Vokes with the ball through. Shot at goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Vokes passes it through. Ball is over the line. Tries a through ball. Going for goal! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique, and his wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Oh, it's Lacazette. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Aimed long and direct. Vokes. Looks like a good ball through. Keeper's ball. Cazorla. Koscielny. Into the channel. Vokes looking to get on the end of this. We've reached half-time. goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the second half gets underway.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Oxlade-Chamberlain moves long and forward. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And it's Defour. Defour with a long pass out wide. Xhaka. Good run, where to from here? Crosses one in. Granit Xhaka. Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez. Oaks.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Arsenal didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Vokes plays it out to the wing. Promising cross. And that's been repelled. Mesut Ozil is fouled. Gabriel. Granit Xhaka is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Joey BaL. Has gone out. Arsenal have a sub ready to come on. Nicely controlled. Clears it out of harm's way. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Tries a through ball. Granit Xhaka looking to get on the end of this. Joey BaL. Spoon forward. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Gets it back. Brady. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Granit Xhaka. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ramsey battles to win it back. Mesut Ozil. Arsenal still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. And it's Xhaka. It's a good-looking cross. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. There's going to be a change here.
The stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
The defence can get it clear. And he's made certain that won't get through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Great leap! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
And he has been fouled there.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his luck from so far out, but that was close. I mean, it kept the keeper on his toes.
Mustafi gets his foot in there. There's the ball in. To the last 5 minutes. Brady tries to switch the play. It'll be a throw-in. Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Ramsey gets it back. Defour battles to win it back. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Ramsey. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. Has he found his man? Gets it back. And that is that. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Switzerland against England. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it'll have to be England's number one, Joe Hart. When Lionel Messi calls you phenomenal, you know you're doing a lot right. And when one of the greatest speaks in those terms, I think enough said.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Walcott. Granit Xhaka. With a delicate ball. And he's made certain that won't get through. Baines. Who's going to make this theirs? Jordan Henderson. Klein. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Looks to thread it through. Oh, delightful ball. Baines. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Smalling. Wilshere. Baines. Welbeck. Cher does well to read it and intercepts. Lofted into the middle. It's a brilliant interception.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Neatly flicked on. Oh, decisive action by the goalkeeper. He knew he had to get that done. Jordan Henderson. Aimed long and direct. Walcott passes it through. Darami.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Granit Xhaka. It's come loose. Floats one over. Danger averted for now. And it's Xhaka. Forward it goes. Kane with a long pass. Welbeck. Now it's Kane. Keeper's got good distance on that. Wilshere gets it back. Klein. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now it's Walcott. Ricardo Rodriguez pumps it upfield. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Rodriguez. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Abdi. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Chip through. And out to safety. Spoon forward. And it's Walcott. Out to the left it goes. Rodriguez. Aimed forward. Played out to the right. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Giroud. Lichtsteiner. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Oh, and look who's there doing the defending. Has a pop! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better. Any other time it would have sneaked in.
Klein. Milner. And it's Kane. Wilshere dinks one in. Walcott. Klein with the ball through. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Switzerland clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Barami. Granit Xhaka. Rodriguez. Ball swung in. Terry tries to get it forward quickly. Walcott. And it's Walcott. Nicely controlled. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Spoon forward. Barami. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Granit Xhaka. He's a clever pass. Away from immediate danger. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Long and high towards the flank. Xhaka. Lichtsteiner gets into a good position. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Granit Xhaka. Speculative strike. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, you can fault the execution, but not the idea or the effort.
Baines. And it's Welbeck. Shaqiri. Looks to dink one in. Shaqiri. Lichtsteiner. Oh, he's come flying in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Defence has got rid of that. And it's Shaqiri. Wilshere battles to win it back. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Tries a through ball. Xhaka. Wilshere cuts it out. Great challenge. Now it's Xhaka, looking to force his way through. He's got away with one there.
Yeah, and it's very good play to force the initial error there. That's what created the opening in the first place.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Terry. Jordan Henderson. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Xhaka tries lifting it over.
Well, with the team's level now, possession is everything for him. You can't keep giving it away.
Gone for a throw-in. Switzerland look as though they're about to make a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Jordan Henderson. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Shaqiri. Terry.
Do they stick or twist? Caution or risk? You know, what will they rue more? I think it'd be a cautious mindset they'd regret more for me, so I'd like to see them try and go and win this.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Baines. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Terry. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Rooney. He can get that clear. Sturridge. Xhaka. Hit long and direct. Header! Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Sturridge. touch, that's beautiful. Xhaka tries to stroke it through. That had to be more accurate. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think they'll be a little irked by the fact that they had control for couldn't do enough to turn that control into victory.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Switzerland against Brazil. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Strains of the national anthem of Brazil. And that gets things running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'm going to pick a defender, Thiago Silva. A natural athlete for me, with all the characteristics to be at the top of his trade. He's a natural leader too, and sets an example in showing great discipline, arguably the world's best.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. And it's Shaqiri, crunching tackle. Another throw. Xhaka spreads it wide. He's made sure that that won't get through. Casemiro, Allen, Ramirez, Neymar, Douglas Costa, Neymar. Lichtsteiner tries the route one option. Looks like a good ball through. Well played, he saw that coming. Daniel Alves tries to get it forward quickly. Ramirez, pretty cagey early on from both sides. Promising cross, massive leap! He was well picked out, just needed a better finish.
Well, if only the calibre of the finish was as high as the calibre of the supply. I mean, that was a beautifully played cross and really should have seen something better on the end of it. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Steiner. Looks to slip it through. Close up. Still goalless at the moment. And it's Xhaka. Hoists it high. Is it in? Goal! Switzerland!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Switzerland draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Shaqiri. Switzerland are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Ramirez. Douglas Costa. All the way back and they start again. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Daniel Alves. Ramirez. Allen. Ramirez. Just half an hour in now. Oh, great ball!
Oh, extraordinary. Well, he was right in front of goal and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Barami. Neymar tries lifting it over. He's had a go! Shaqiri. Who's going to make this theirs? Brings it forward. Out wide to the right. Julio Cesar deals with it effortlessly. Allen. Douglas Costa. Ramirez. Granit Xhaka did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Gets it back. Ricardo Rodriguez with the ball through, fired in from distance, firmly met. It's going to be another throw. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Marcelo. Allen. Douglas Costa. And it's Neymar. It's a throw in. Shaqiri. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Switzerland, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Switzerland carry a 1-goal. That's surely a foul, free kick. Xhaka, Shaqiri. Oh, that's nicely done. Tries a through ball. Shaqiri. Xhaka. Douglas Costa plays it out to the flank. Ricardo Rodriguez. Switzerland get it back again. Thiago Silva. Willian. And it's Neymar. Now the pass. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Lichtsteiner.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Marcelo. Thiago Silva. Switzerland just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Thiago Silva. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Marcelo. Douglas Costa passes it through. Neymar. Ball swung in. He has done it!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Brazil grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me. Xhaka goes long and forward. Casemiro battles to win it back. Close up, aimed long and direct. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Needed a better pass there. And it's Neymar. Now the pass. It's Willian! He can get that clear. Brave effort, total commitment. Yeah, and those runs from deep are always difficult for a defence to pick up, but he still had to throw himself at it to get his head on it.
Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Oh, he really wanted that.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Lichtsteiner, looks like a good ball through. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Douglas Costa. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Daniel Alves. Ricardo Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka dinks one in. Nicely worked. That's compared to a promising move. Barami. Looks to slip it through. Shaqiri needed to come up with a better ball.
I timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Willian, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Fires from distance. And that is a routine catch.
Well, that's understandable because they haven't found it easy against this defence, and shooting from that sort of range, it's not the answer.
And it's Neymar. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Switzerland have a sub ready to come on. Lobs it in gently. How about it? Xhaka! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Marcelo. Douglas Costa has created one goal already. Douglas Costa. Marcelo. Allen. Neymar. Nicely controlled. Granit Xhaka. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Neymar. Loose ball, who's going to get that? More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
It so nearly came off for him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Casemiro picks it up from the goal kick. Spoon forward. Granit Xhaka. And that's that. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think they'll be a little irked by the fact that they had control for good periods of the game.
So the long journey to the summit of European football starts with the opening fixture of the Champions League. The atmosphere, the sense of expectation, fevered, frenetic. This is the one fixture they all wanted to see, and every day has only fanned the flames of expectation. So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. So the two starting lineups. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It has to be the one and only Luis Suarez. His unique style of turning back into defenders instead of away from them is tremendously effective, and when you throw in his fiery character and his superb finishing, he's a tale of the unexpected.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Jordi Alba. Oxlade-Chamberlain gets it back. It's come loose. Roberto did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And he's whipped it in low. Granit Xhaka. He can get that clear. And it's Xhaka. Now the pass. Ramsey. Away from immediate danger. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Granit Xhaka. Keeper's got good distance on that. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Who's going to make this theirs? Lacazette. Spoon forward. Lacazette unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's Roberto. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, good interception. Forward it goes. Granit Xhaka.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Xhaka. It's Xhaka! He's got away with one there. Titi. Iniesta. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Iniesta. Titi. Roberto. And it's Messi. Mustafi tries to get it forward quickly. Oxlade-Chamberlain conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Oxlade-Chamberlain. And he has been fouled there. livid with himself.
Iniesta. Umtiti. Iniesta. Umtiti. Roberto.
Luis Suarez.
Now it's Messi.
Cazorla sticks in a foot to win it back. Aimed long and direct.
Alexis Sanchez. And it's Sanchez.
Aimed forward. Oh, he's broken through.
Koscielny. Iniesta.
Great challenge. Looks to slip it through. He's had a shot! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Attempt, just the wrong outcome. They've played it short.
Now it's Rakitic.
It's a good-looking cross. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Iniesta.
Plotting from out on the right-hand side.
Oxlade-Chamberlain. And it's Ozil. Mesut Ozil
With the ball through. In with a header! Great early ball. Same can't be said for the finish.
Well, by crossing the ball so quickly, I think this defence just can't get set to deal with it. I think deserved a better outcome than what we saw, but worth exploring more.
Iniesta. Roberto.
Messi.
Roberto. Iniesta.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next?
Granit Xhaka. Rakitic. Umtiti. Iniesta.
Coming on the right now. What's on? And back out it comes. Good clearance and very necessary.
Rakitic.
It's an entertaining game, this. Both teams have had chances, but it is still 0-0.
Now it's Xhaka. Granit Xhaka
Passes it through. And it's a goal! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Into the channel.
Xhaka. Cazorla. Arsenal scoring close to half-time to make it 1-0. Roberto. Piqué. Jordi Alba. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And the whistle goes for half-time.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Arsenal going to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again then. Arsenal carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Alexis Sanchez. And it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Alexis Sanchez battles to win it back. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Roberto. Iniesta.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
That was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
Cazorla. Xhaka, who does have an assist to his name. Plays it long. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Lacazette plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Pumps it upfield. Messi.
Tries a through ball.
Luis Suarez.
Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Xhaka.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Roberto.
Who's going to make this theirs? It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead?
Barcelona get it back again.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Xhaka with the ball through. Now it's Oxlade-Chamberlain.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
It's Ozil. Mesut Ozil. Now it's Ramsey. Now the pass. Clears it out of harm's way. Mustafi gets his foot in there. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oh, that's nicely done. Big chance. It's one. It's in. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Arsenal get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And the defence can get it clear. Alexis Sanchez gets it back. Aimed long and direct. Xhaka. Decent progress down the left. Passes it through. Looks like a good ball through. Turns and goes back. And it's been taken short. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Up to meet it! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Arsenal take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Titi. Arsenal haven't made a substitution yet. And it's Messi. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. Saved only by poor finishing.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Jordi Alba. Spoon forward. Looks to slip it through. Oh, that's neat. It's a long forward pass. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Mascherano positions himself well and cuts it out. Iniesta. Xhaka is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Not much. Iniesta concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, there's certainly going to be a card, just a question of colour. Oh, it's red! Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Mascherano plays it out to the flank. Giroud. Oh, they're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Rakitic plays it short. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Right in front of goal like that, and he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. There will be a throw-in. Tries to cut back.
Titi. Rakitic.
Luis Suarez. Looks like a good ball through.
Barcelona have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez
With the ball through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Well, that's the way to launch the campaign. Now they can look ahead with confidence and comfort.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the board, and it's mission accomplished. Nothing too fancy was required, just a good solid team display for me.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Arsenal against Chelsea. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
So, plenty to look forward to here if previous history is anything to go by. Get that clear. Both teams unbeaten for now. Right, we've only just begun. Aimed long and direct. Willian. Kennedy. It's a good run down the left-hand side. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Oxlade-Chamberlain needed to come up with a better ball.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
And it's Cazorla. Willian was long and forward. Willian played out to the wing. We get a throw in. Fabregas. Out of play, and it is a goal kick. Mustafi pumps it upfield. And it's Ozil. Mesut Ozil passes it through. Azar. Kennedy has got himself a free kick. Mustafi battles to win it back. Looks to thread it through. Mesut Ozil tries the route one option. Struck first time. Always going over the top.
Look, they haven't had that many shooting opportunities against this defence, but along with some patience now, they need to find a bit more invention and craft.
Willian crosses it in low. They've scored! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Chelsea take the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oxlade-Chamberlain, can he finish? It's in!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Conte. Mertens looking to penetrate opposition lines. Gabriel. And it's Diego Costa. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Looks to slip it through. And the defence can get it clear. Managed to get it away. Kennedy. And the counter is on. Tries a through ball. Superb goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Chelsea take the lead. Ramsey pushes it out wide. 2 minutes to be added on. Gabriel, Lacazette. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Here we go again.
Arsenal need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Alexis Sanchez, proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Willian, Diego Costa takes control of it and he's on the move. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it.
Willian plays a clever pass. Nicely controlled.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to...
Oh, Mertens. Cesc Fabregas. Arsenal may be thinking about substitutions now. They still have 2 available. Cazorla.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Arsenal have a sub ready to come on. Terry, Mertens, Conte. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Willian. Gets up to head it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Arsenal didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
He's made certain that won't get through. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
Tries to dink it in. And out to safety. Alexis Sanchez. Away from immediate danger. Mesut Ozil. Half an hour gone in the second half. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Cazorla. Gabriel with a delicate ball. And he's there to hoof it away. Cazorla. Fence has got rid of that. It's a long forward pass.
Xhaka
Drills one in. Swept in. Fantastic from Lacazette!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Begovic did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Arsenal have decided now is the time to make their final change. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
And it's Batshuayi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Aimed long and direct. That intervention was very necessary. Clears it out of harm's way. Mustafi. Cazorla. Koscielny.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Ramsey. Granit Xhaka. Deftly done. Terry gets it away. Fires from distance. That was a matter of inches.
And that was more than a decent attempt. Perhaps it deserved better too.
Where to from here? Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Crunching tackle. Another throw. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Clears it out of harm's way. And that is that. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Wow, like so many of these games, that just flew by. There was great excitement in the match, and it kept everybody guessing which way it was going to turn. I think in the end, I doubt that there'll be much cause for complaint.